Hi dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings, this is your host Ram welcoming you to a very early edition today, this on Friday, and I wish you all a very happy Easter. Well, it's going to be first and foremost, I would like to first thank you for all the people who have been encouraging me on this show. Thank you very much. Let me tell you something here, that well, I feel that whatever little talent I have, I would like to garner my subscribers and friends through a natural means. I have talent, yes. The audience, actually watches me every day. Well, so I don't want to actually, give a boost for myself, getting into something and getting 1,000 subscribers and all. I wouldn't like to do that. I would like to put my own hard work, my efforts, and get my reward for that. So that's what I am made up of. Thank you. So, but one thing I would like to say here, I would like to say a big thank you to all those persons who are encouraging me on this show, giving me whatever tips they can, whatever suggestions they can. Please keep it up. Thank you very much, and keep it coming. Thank you. Well, so now starting on this cricket show today, we are going to look at yesterday's third one-day international. I had left you in the midst of it, where Bangladesh were given a very revised target of 183 to win the match. And I also said the pitch was pretty easy to bat on, and one would have definitely fancied Bangladesh chances. Yes, they did. They created history yesterday. By what they did yesterday is they drew the series they drew the series for the first time. In fact, they are every time they have come to Sri Lanka and they have played one-day internationals, it has always been that Sri Lanka has always ruled the roost. But yesterday, Bangladesh finally managed to clinch it. It was a good effort. I'll talk about that. But what was very important was that Bangladesh had defeated Sri Lanka and actually squared the one-day series 1-1. It was a very good effort. So congratulations to Bangladesh, that they have been doing a lot of things which is really commendable. I'm going to dwell a lot on this Bangladesh team today for sure. Right. Now let's look. I'm going to start off from where I left off yesterday. As you know, I left you off at the Cricket Happening show with the score on 78 for 1, a revised target, rain coming and stopping play, a revised target given for Bangladesh to get 183 runs in 27 overs. Bangladesh finished that particular task that they were given in 26 overs. So before just 1 over, they finished off the target. Now, at that particular time, we had Anamul Haq, who was looking good. Jarul Islam was the new batsman. Now, one thing that I would like to tell here is that Anamul Haq, yes, he was looking very good, no doubt. But Bangladesh, I would say, there was a sort of a panic when they had a revised target of wanted to get 105 runs from the remaining 13 point odd overs. There was a sort of panic in the camp. They could have done it in a much calmer way, but I thought Sri Lanka really capitalized on that and started picking up the wickets of the Bangladeshis. The first to go, well, once the play resumed, the partnership went on to 97, with Anamul Haq being the first victim, as Angelo Matthews had him caught by Chandimal for 46 balls with 5 fours, which made the score 97 for 2 in the 16th over. Jarul Islam was joined in by the captain. Now, Jarul Islam, I would like to say something here. Jarul Islam looked a lot sort of it was an immature knock from him of 26, because he was really panicking. He was trying to play some strokes, edgy strokes. He was swinging at the ball pretty widely, which was not needed. He could have just stayed there. And I'm sure Jarul Islam would be definitely learning through experience, and that is what all the players do. He has just come into international cricket, and I'm sure he would be a better batsman. But as far as yesterday's innings was concerned, there was a sort of a panic yesterday, and Jarul Islam was a sort of a frantic play for Jarul Islam. But he still added some valuable runs for Bangladesh. He made 26 runs of 18 deliveries with 4 fours before becoming a victim of the Sri Lankan captain Angelo Matthews, as he was caught behind once more, swinging wildly at the delivery from Matthews. So that made the score 119 for 3. Mushfiqur Rahim was joined in by the ever reliable all-rounder Nasir Hossain. Now Mushfiqur Rahim himself, the captain, was also under tremendous pressure. He was trying to actually get singles of every ball that he played, and that actually brought about his demise, as Mushfiqur Rahim was run out by Tisra Pereira. Beautiful, I mean, it was a good fielding on the part of Tisra Pereira, swooping onto the ball and throwing the stumps off. And Mushfiqur Rahim was caught off ground, and he was walking, run out for 9 of 8 balls with 1-4. So that added more pressure for Bangladesh. The score stood at 126 for 4. Mahmudullah joined Nasir Hussain. Now Nasir Hussain was the best thing to come for Bangladesh. As you know, Nasir Hussain has been, I think Nasir Hussain is strengthening this middle order in such a fashion that I mean, if you have seen previous matches, if the top order goes, Bangladesh really struggle. But now it is no longer the case. They do have players who can be relied upon, who can come and actually play the percentage strokes and take them to victory. And that's what precisely Nasir Hussain did. He actually had a very calm head, stayed at the crease, looked at the bowling, also picked up he did his job. That was what was pretty important. But on the other hand, Mahmudullah joined him, and Mahmudullah, well, he couldn't do much. In fact, he also became a victim. LBW bowled Senanayake for 6, and that was the time, as I said, the pressure started building. Sri Lanka would have definitely sensed a chance there of taking the series, but it all because of Nasir Hussain keeping a calm head, playing all the percentage strokes, also going for some big hits when the time really came, because he couldn't get much support from Mominul Haq. When Malinga came in and picked up 2 quick wickets from 144 for 5, and Mahmudullah departed. The score soon became 166 for 7 in the 25th over. So essentially, they still had some runs to get, and I mean, I would say Nasir Hussain was just left to the tailenders, but Sohail Ghazi was still. But what happened was Mominul Haq was the first victim, as he was caught behind the bowling of Malinga for 11 of 9 balls with 1-4, and Ziaur Rahman, the big hitter, who always promises much, but when this was the time that Ziaur Rahman, the big hitter, had to deliver, but he couldn't deliver. He was a victim, as he was caught by Tisra Pereira of the bowling of Malinga for a duck. That made the score 166 for 7 in the 25th over. So the 25 overs were gone, only 2 more overs left, and it was left to Nasir Hussain and Sohail Ghazi. And that is the time, in fact, the last over which was bowled was pretty costly. I reckon it was bowled by Pereira, and Nasir Hussain crashed 3 boundaries in that over and made sure that they are not going to go to the 27th over. And Nasir Hussain finished off, but Sohail Ghazi was the one who actually hit the winning run. As you know, Sohail Ghazi is also a very reliable batsman nowadays. He also can be classified as an all-rounder. So this Bangladeshi team is looking like a real outfit now, let me tell you that. So Ghazi was not out on 4, who had the winning hit, and it was all over. With 1 over to spare, Bangladesh had actually defeated Sri Lanka by the Duckworth Lewis method by 3 wickets and actually clinched the series. What a win for Bangladesh. Once again, congratulations to them to have actually drawn the series against Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka. That's a stupendous effort. And also keeping in mind, there was no Shakib Al Hasan, there was no Tamim Iqbal, so I would give added credit to this Bangladeshi team. So keep it up, Bangladesh. You are really rising now. And well, as I said, Nasir Hussain, hats off to him for keeping a calm head and steering them through the tough waters. And Nasir Hussain remaining unbeaten on 33 of 27 balls with 6 fours, giving Bangladesh the much needed victory. So 184 for 7 of 26 overs. Looking at the bowling figures, 4 overs, 1 maiden, none for 29 for Kulashekara. Continue to struggle in this one-day series. It has not been a good series for Kulashekara. This is Malinga with those 2 blows, 6 overs, no maiden, 2 for 29. Angel Matthews, 5 overs, cost him 39 runs, but he picked up 2 wickets. Sachitra Senanayake was impressive, 6 overs, 26 runs and 2 wickets. Tisra Pereira bowled 5 overs, which was absolutely slammed by the Bangladeshi batsman. None for 44. The 3-match series was drawn 1-1. The player of the match and the player of the series went to the well-deserving Tilakaratne Dilshan, the opening batsman. So it's all over as far as the one-day internationals is concerned. There's one more T20 match which is coming up, and that would actually conclude the Bangladesh tour of Sri Lanka. Now, one thing, since I am on this topic, I would just like to talk about this Bangladeshi team. as I said, the Bangladeshi team is looking like a real outfit. Well, they have started performing well in test matches, which is good. They had a victory against West Indies in the one-day series. Now they come and draw the series. So everything is looking good for Bangladesh. The only thing that, according to me, as I've been always saying for Bangladesh, is the lacking good express pace bowlers. They need good pace bowlers. They need some quality pace bowlers, and that is what Bangladesh has to hunt for. Well, if Bangladesh can really get those pace bowlers in, I think this Bangladeshi team, as I said, is going to rival every opposition in the world. Every opposition, every cricketing opposition. Because they have a good batting lineup. They still have, one should understand that there's no Shakib al Hasan. What a wonderful player he is. He's such a talented player. He's not there in the team. Once he comes, as I said, he contributes in all the three departments of the game. He's a wonderful all-rounder, a wonderful motivator. Then you have Tamim Iqbal, the attacking opening batsman, who really adds a lot of oomph to this Bangladeshi team. He is not there. So just look at it. They have some quality spinners now. Sohail Ghazi in particular, Abdul Razzaq, who took his 200th wicket in one-day international cricket. The middle order is strong. They have some good all-rounders. Nasir Hussain, to be always mentioned. And well, if Ziaur Rahman can really show his big hitting prowess, and they have Mominul Haq, who is looking pretty promising. So this series has seen a lot of positives for Bangladesh. So Bangladesh are really on the rise. They have spinners, they have all-rounders, the chips are down, there are people who can really take it on. There was a time in Bangladesh when you saw that the other players couldn't capitalize. Once the top order caved in, the middle and lower order couldn't really go on. But now Bangladesh could really rely on them. They have all the players, even the tailenders can come and actually play and give some support. That is very, very important. As I said, there's only one thing lacking for this Bangladeshi cricket team, and that is the pace bowling department. If they can get two quality pace bowlers in there, I'm not taking any credit away from Shahid Hussain, but he still needs to improve. He needs to become a pretty good quality pace bowler. You need to have two good quality pace bowlers to really ram it in. And I'm sure Bangladesh would be definitely hunting for it, and they are going to definitely do that. Once they get that into place, I'm sure this Bangladeshi team is going to give a lot of headaches to all the other cricketing teams in the world. Well, on this note, with a big congratulations to Bangladesh for their tremendous efforts now in the one-day international series against Sri Lanka. I'm not concluding. I'm just getting away from here, and I'm just going to cover a few cricket news. As far as cricket news are concerned, on this Easter day, the news that I have is that Pune Warriors are going to have Aaron Finch from Australia joining them. Aaron Finch has played. He has played for two franchises. This is the third franchise that he's going to play. So he's going to be joining the Pune Warriors. He's going to be the replacement for the Australian captain Michael Clarke, who wouldn't be taking any part in this IPL 2013. The other news that is coming up is that Shikhar Dhawan, who became the fastest test debutant in cricket history, test cricket history, after making 187 runs against Australia, is a doubtful starter for the opening games that would be played in IPL 2013. Well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I don't have anything else to share, but I'm sure you would have liked my Cricket Happening show today, because basically I was dwelling on Bangladesh. Well, as I said, Bangladesh, please look out for those two good quality pace bowlers, and as I said, Bangladesh, you're going to give a run for the money for all the other cricketing opposition if you can do that, because now there is a good nucleus as far as the batting is concerned. They have good spinners, they have good all-rounders, they have people who can actually withstand the pressure, and well, that is what is needed. So there are players like Mominul Haq, I can mention, has great match temperament, and I'm sure the Bangladeshi selectors and the Bangladeshi cricket board would be hunting for the two good quality pace bowlers to put them in and make this Bangladeshi team a very, very strong outfit in the future. So good luck, Bangladesh, and thanks for your time, dear friends and subscribers. Thanks for your continuous encouragement on this cricket show. Your host Ram is leaving you for now, but promising you that this cricket show would go on. Your host Ram will be there day in and day out to do this Cricket Happening show. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.